Hey guys, welcome to Webit Digital channel, and in this video we are going to launch a new playlist, or you can say a course on Core Web Vital Masterclass. So what is Core Web Vital and why it's actually important for SEO perspective? So we are going to talk about in this video. So in this playlist you will be going to learn each and every error which you may have encountered on while auditing your website on Core Web Vital, and where you can access it from beginner to the advanced section, from where you can actually apply that measure to eradicate all those page experience errors and much more in this playlist. So talking about this video, in this video we are going to do the basic terminology you need to understand before getting started with the later part of playlist or a course. We are going to apply that in on our website. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the red button, because it will boost our morale to post more and more playlists or courses like this for free on this channel. So let's get started. So first thing first is, what is Core Web Vital? Core Web Vital was an initiative taken by Google in 2021 to improve experience on the web. Obviously, let's get to the basics. What is Google and what it serves purpose to the internet? As you know, whenever we need anything or want anything information from internet, we do Google search, right? And for the Google, that what it really matters. And some users that go to the Google, and Google only care about those users such that they should have the best experience the sites they are visiting from their platform. Suppose Google is indexing your website on their web pages, and when someone searching for some information on Google, they want that user to have the best experience on their website which is indexed on their platform. And to measure that, Google has introduced Core Web Vital, which is based upon the four things: performance, accessibility, best practices, and SEO. So that is for the developer part. But what is Core Web Vital? It is all about the page experience, and it has the three main vitals. First is LCP, which is largest contextual paint. Second is cumulative layout shift, and third is first input delay. So let me give you a brief about all three. Largest contextual paint is all about loading speed, okay, how fast it loads and how the main content on your website, whether it's a text, video or audio, get loaded for the user. And the second is cumulative layout shift. It's all about stability or visual stability. What does it mean? It means how much your site's content shifts whenever user moves around. Suppose you have a buy now button on your page, and when user click on that, your site get crashed or nothing has happened. So for that part, we have a measure called cumulative layout shift. And the third is first input delay. What that means is, what it measures the time between when a user interact with something on your page and when the browser can begin their processing that particular event. Suppose you may have come across this accordion. Let me go to my website. So here is the example for that. Whenever a user just visiting my website, and we have a different elements on the page, as you can see, and there is an accordion widget on a website. Whenever a user like me on my website clicks on it, and how much time it actually takes to load that up. And for that, we have a first input delay, which is all about the interactivity. So LCP is all about speed, okay, largest contextual paint. CLS, which is cumulative layout shift, is all about stability of the content on your website, or I would say how much your site shifts whenever a user moves around. Third is first input delay, as I've said in an example, that whenever user use any element on your website or a behavior interact with your website, how much it takes to load that up. And now we are going to discuss what is the standard measure and what is the standard time that for all of the three, or I would say what is the standard score for all these three. As you can see in the screen, here is largest contextual paint. Largest contextual paint, the good score is up to 2.3 seconds. Obviously Google don't want their user to wait for forever to load that site up. So we are going to discuss the measure to actually load that in upcoming videos section in this playlist. And for the improvement part, it takes from 2.5 to 4 seconds, and the rest is poor. So you need to build your site faster for this particular paint. And the next score is for the CLS, which is cumulative layout shift, which is all about the visual stability. So the good score is up to 0.1 and needs improvement is up to 0.25. and the third is obviously the poor. So you have to see the errors you may have in the audit and apply the measure just watching all the playlist videos in this section. And the third is first input delay. The good score is up to 100 ms, which is milliseconds, and need improvement is up to 300 ms. Obviously, whenever you click some element on your page, like we have done in this accordion, so it just should be loaded up to 300 ms. It doesn't take forever to load that up. And for that also we have various errors you may have encountered during the audit, so we are going to talk about that. And now main thing is how it actually impact on your SEO. Thing is, there is an article from Google Search Console which I will link in the description, or you can just open that. There is page experience signals. So Google start adding the page experience signals on the ranking factors for their index pages. So as you can see here, here's understand the page experience in Google, which is actually the vital part of the criteria of ranking your website on the Google. And here is the page experience signals. The first is obviously core web vital, which is the three part we have already discussed, the basics obviously. And there is second is mobile friendly. Obviously now where the above 60% 70% traffic are coming from mobile, Google really care about the mobile friendliness of your website. Third is HTTPS, obviously to make it encrypted, to make it secure for the end users, you should have a HTTPS installed. Now it's available for free from Let's Encrypt, which is installed on all the servers, which can be installed on. So there is a no intrusive advertisement. So on mobile, especially if you are on the desktop, that's fine, but if you're on mobile, the full page ads or interstitials, something like that, then you should take care of it. Just delete it from your page if you really care about the Google ranking. So that's the fourth part of the, obviously the rest is the phishing website and something like that. I don't think I need to tell you about that in this video. Okay, so now we are moving forward to how to actually run an audit for your website. So go to web.dev website and go to the measure section, and here in the import section you have to type out your URL and run audit. So this is all about the measure page quality, but it is also available on every Chromium based tools out there. So whenever you just inspect element here, and you will see the lighthouse here from where you can actually run the report for yourself. So we will be using web.dev such that we don't need to open that web tool each and every time. So here we have four types of measure. It's not a core web vital. Core web vital is also about LCP or FID or cumulative CLS. So we will be covering performance, accessibility, SEO best practices, and this SEO section. As you can see, the web.com have deliberately added these errors to actually perform or create a course around it. So here you can see the performance, this, and SEO. So this course is not only about a standard website, but it is also about the WordPress. And for the WordPress part, we will be using a plugin, because not every user or a WordPress user are experienced in correcting such technical stuff. So we will be using a plugin for that particular part, and for that plugin is WP Rocket. So you should download that or sign up for the free account to get instant bonus, and you can follow that in the first link in the description box, where you will find and sign up for WP Rocket and upload that plugin to your website. So WP Rocket is actually my best tool out there for all of my WordPress clients, because it just eradicate all errors out there which may occur on your core web vital. So here, as you can see the structure of your website, let me tell you the structure of my website. So I will be using my website just to give you an explanation of all these core web vital. So here is my main website, which is on the PHP and JS. Okay, so it will be my static or a custom coded website. So it has various SEO tools and a free PDF tools out there, and a checklist content which also coming in future. And there is a run audit section, so for all the audit of your website to check errors on your website. So here is the run audit. So it will be a custom coded script. But for the WordPress users, I have a blog section which is hosted on the WordPress CMS. Then we will be using blog section to demonstrate all core web vital for WordPress. So how you're going to proceed it? See, if you get an error from this, like here is the opportunities. So different headers you may have got, like reduce unused JavaScript, reduce server response time, something like that. And if you get such headers from your audit, then you can just search for that particular video in this playlist such that you will be able to just move around through those videos easily. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go record each and every video of these headers or these errors you may have get, even the past audits, and how to actually improve that to make Google love your website. So that's about it. That's the basics of the video. I hope you get to know what is Core Web Vitals and why it is actually important, and the SEO aspect of it. And there's also one thing I want to say: if you have a Google Search Console and if you have integrated with your website, just go to the web console panel here like that, and there is an option of Core Web Vitals. So this is what we are going to talk about in the later part of the video, and how to get this report and how to get rectify such errors. As you can see, there's a mobile and desktop different reports for a different measure to be taken. And here if we click on the open report, and here it is only one needs improvement, and you may get an error in this. So if you are getting the error in this, you can just browse about this particular section for the mobile part. So first resolve the mobile. So these are the errors you also get on while measuring your Core Web Vitals performance by web dev. So you can also get insights of your report here. So as you can see, the needs improvement is this, the error. So if there's any poor section here, you will find the errors here, which you may find in your Google Search Console. If you are getting any, just search for that error. Like here in the need improvement part, we have one issue, LCP issue, which is longer than 2.5 seconds for mobile, and we need to work on that particular URL. As you can see, the URL groups are here, and if you click on it, these are all the URL groups which are getting more than 2.6 seconds, which has needs improvement page. So we are going to talk about that also. So that's about it in this video. This is the very introduction video. Hope I clear all your issue, how you check your Core Web Vitals on Google Search Console, how you can actually audit your website through web tools. You can also do it using web.dev, which is online tool out there to measure your website's performance, page experience. That's about this in this video. So you may have learned LCP, what is LCP, and what is CLS, and what is FID. So I hope all the questions has been answered in this basic demo video, and in the next part we will start exploring all the errors like defer images, how to lazy load images, and how to use or delete unused JavaScript code on your website, and also the structure of your website. So if you have learned something from this video, and if you are looking forward to watch this playlist or course, then click the like as well as subscribe to the channel, such that you will get all episodes in the future in this particular channel. So see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.